Okay, so I wanted to do another update on the book, The Veganist. I'm probably like 3/4 of the way done with it, I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm on part 7. I don't know how many parts there are, but so she just finished a chapter about like the environmental impacts of the meat industry, which it's actually really staggering to like hear some of the statistics, and I don't want to try and butcher them because I don't remember them off the top of my head, but she had a lot of statistics. Like I'm thinking okay, don't quote me on any of this, but I think that like the meat industry is like the #1 cause of deforestation in the Amazon. I think that like there's like one hamburger takes like X number of gallons. I think it's like over 100,000 gallons, or I don't know, that could be massively off, but like astounding. Like these numbers are like astounding actually when you put it in perspective, that like you could not shower for an entire month or not eat one hamburger, and like that's like equivalent. And again, I think like some of these statistics and things like that, and being in a statistics class right now, how ironic, but being in a statistics class and realizing how easy it is to like bend numbers to conform to what you want them to be, or how you want them to portray your story. I again have to be somewhat weary and leery of the information that she's putting out there, but again, I'm getting it from multiple sources as I'm digging into some of this stuff, so I think there's definitely something out there, or something to what they're saying. So that is one thing, and I have to say now that this next chapter is making me nervous, because the chapter that I'm getting to is going to be about animal cruelty, which like this sounds so terrible, but I feel like I've been in like ignorant bliss on this for so long that I want to open my eyes to it and know what happens, but I also like really don't, because I would consider myself an animal lover, and I know a lot of vegans out there would say like you can't be an animal lover and a meat eater at the same time, and I think that like this is what scares me is twofold. That one, I will listen to this stuff and it will completely impact my perspective of the meat industry and like meat, and I won't ever want to eat meat again. Or two, I will listen to this stuff and be heartbroken and like potentially be able to turn back around and still eat meat, which then I don't know, like that would be, I don't know. So it just makes me nervous to like listen to this and like open my mind to it, because like I said, it's something that I've been in ignorant bliss on, and I've gone around eating meat and not worrying about it for so long. But I think that it is important to be knowledgeable on that and realize where your food is coming from. And I think that goes for like vegetables and all of the plant-based stuff too. Like there are irresponsible ways to farm fruits and vegetables, and there are irresponsible ways to get coffee, and now I'm sounding super hipster, but like the reality is that like there are tons of negative impacts in every aspect of what we do. And like this clothing that I'm wearing, I'm sure was not, it could have been made by children in Asia for all I know. And like where do you draw the line and say that like this is something that I'm going to like passionately take a stand for, and this is something that I'm not? And I don't know, these are just the thoughts that are floating around in my head. And one thing too that she mentions in her book, oh no, I'm losing my train of thought, shoot! One thing that she mentions in her book, oh my gosh, I just lost my train of thought. Hold on, I'm gonna sit and think for a little bit and I'll be right back. Okay, so I cannot for the life of me figure out what I was thinking, but I wanted to give you guys an update because I'm going on 2 weeks now of being completely vegan. Well, mostly completely vegan again, because My coworkers are awesome, and in my first week, my coworkers brought in cookies and another baked good that had eggs and milk in it. So aside from those items, I have been completely vegan for I think 2 weeks. I started like at the beginning of the month, so however many days that is, 9 or 10 days now. So that feels good. Like I said in my first couple videos, like I do feel some mental clarity. I was wondering if this would make me more of a morning person, and so far it has not. It's still just as difficult to get out of bed in the morning, but I do feel some mental clarity, and although I have been feeling very busy with things, work and school and things like that, I haven't had a lot of time to do like vigorous physical activity, but I feel as if I did have the time for that, and hopefully I will soon, maybe this weekend, but if I did have the time for that, I feel like I would be able to have more stamina in it, and who knows if that's just my mind running wild or if that would actually be true, but I am feeling pretty good. I haven't run into very many like major obstacles with maintaining this diet. I've eaten at Jimmy John's several times because I can get their like veggie delight or whatever without the cheese and mayo, and then that's vegan and it's simple and it's fairly reasonably priced. So I would say that's like the only eating out that I've done since going vegan, and otherwise I've been kind of wary. I think I might go out this weekend with a friend, and I think I'm gonna have to scope their menu before we go, because she suggested this cafe in Northeast Minneapolis, and I'm gonna have to scope out their menu and figure out if there are vegan options, or am I gonna have to like make a ruckus by asking them to change things for me, or I don't know. We'll have to take a look at that, but so far so good. It seems very doable. It hasn't been too massively inconvenient as of yet, and I just know, like, I'm waiting for the moment that I will be hit by like an overwhelming craving, or like that's like, oh, I was just thinking, there's so many commercials. This is the thing, there are so many commercials for like food. There's so many commercials for meat products. Like, I can't tell you, on my way to work today, I think I heard like 4 commercials that were like, ooh, enjoy these chicken wings, or this lovely taco meat, or just so many, teriyaki chicken sandwich. Like, oh, just stop dangling into my face. So that's been frustrating, and I think too, like, that will be difficult when I do get a craving like that, or I go out with friends and they're eating like one of my favorite meals or something, like say at Applebee's, their chicken wings or buffalo wings are by far one of my favorite things to get at half off apps, and not sponsored. And I wonder, like, oh, I will want that so bad when I go with friends, but I won't be able to get it, and that will be that. So I think it'll just take an adjustment period of getting used to that change. But so far so good, still staying strong with it. I'm gonna try and go for at least a solid month, I guess, and we'll go from there. Continue the education process as well, so I'm almost through this book, and I will find some more resources to dig into from there. Okay, bye. Bye.